just gonna make one point and draw a line between them. Inside, outside. There. No, it's no matter what you draw them, I don't think. Then what you need to do is find the middle of the line, which would be 45. There. This might not be accurate, but if you use a finer pen it could be. Right, now we need a square. And then square up with your 2 lines. Like theoretically they should all meet. So that there should be the centre of the circle. Maybe a wee bit off, but it's near enough for what I'm doing. That's what you call chords. So that's actually the centre because they put that in and then they plasma cut it. But that's the centre. My centre is the centre of the circle I drew. Obviously if you did it with a pencil you could be a lot more accurate. I was just letting you see it. Okay, well we'll be turning this tomorrow maybe, or the day after, we'll see. I'm waiting on 11.1mm drills coming. I think they're coming Saturday and this is Tuesday, so don't go to the gym or something. This is going to be the new backplate for here. This is a template I've made, the cast one, and I've got a bit that will go in there, but I need the drill size exact. Once it's in we can draw it, and that will give us a template. I'll keep the thing and do it on that one. This is just a tryout, but casts really messy. I've cleaned all the lathe down, WD-40'd it, so keep it first and everything. It's been a good while cleaning up the lathe after it. Still bits here and there. So, I think it's tea time. Right, that's all for now. been working on the digger here. I've been using it to fill in a hole, so it's been working away quite well. It's quite powerful. In fact, it's surprisingly powerful. I don't know the extra weight of this tractor compared to a little Kubota. I mean, if you did what I was doing with that, that would just bounce the Kubota all over the place, I think. But that's 2 1/4 tonne, plus that's probably about half a tonne, so it was 2.75 tonne. Whereas your Kubota, not sure. I think that rock should be there. I wouldn't think it's anything like that. So, quite pleased with it. This pin down in here has to be sorted. I don't know if you can see it. I couldn't get it to go in, but it's been moving back and forth, so I hope it wears its way in. Of course, couldn't get it out either. So, yeah, it's working well. I've got plans for some alterations, but yeah, if I do them, I'll film them. Okay, that's definitely all for now. This is going to be the new backplate for this new chuck here. That's 20mm steel I've got. I made this one in cast, but this is more for a template for my holes and sizes and that. It wouldn't be strong enough anyway. And I've got this bit of cast here as well that fits in that way. Get my sizes. At least if we make a mess of this one, I can just weld it up and return it. So I got the centre. There was a centre mark where they cut it with the plasma. So I'm going to just see how big a circle I can get out of it. I've got it. It wasn't sitting right back, so I took the grinder around it and it's about as far back as I can get it now. So I'll assume that's flat. But we'll machine this face, and then when I turn it around, it'll be a flat face against the chuck there. So I'm not going to film all of it. I might put you on time lapse and see what happens. Yeah, but it's pretty rough around the edges, and the hole I made in the middle there wasn't actually big enough to let the 4-jaw chuck in, so I machined it to fit this bit of 63mm, so I've gently chopped it on. It's not, and I indicated this earlier. I've got these new tool holders from Cutwell. I bought a left and a right. They take the C and MG inserts. They're an awful lot harder than the 10 for 10 quid for Amazon. They're about £2.90 each or something plus of that. So a left and a right and 6 inserts was £96. Ordered it yesterday, came this morning. Very good service, so I'm hoping these are a bit more durable. I certainly think the inserts will be. I'm going to did the end of that just now for a centre. Just rattle through it, no bother. It's going to be a bit harder. Right, well, I'm tempting to get this round, so it might take a minute because it's not actually fixed anything. It's just pushed in. Just take my time. That's about as good as I can get it because it's freewheeling now round this thing. But that should give us a few surfaces to put the jaws onto. And once it's actually the back plate of the new chuck, I'll be able to machine it in place. So I'll take it out and we'll get it into the jaws and indicate it off the centre, I think. So this will be relative to the centre, which is good. I put the plate back in and just took a couple of thou off it, and that's let this sit in a bit better. But my first go at hole patterns didn't come out right, which is new. But I think once I get the hole patterns right, I'll pull that in there, no bother. And then we can get on with the back side. It's just sitting there. It's holding itself in place just with the tension. So that, I don't want to take any more off because I want this to be tight onto this. So the next move is see if I can get it off of there. Well, that'll be too hard. And then we'll have another go at bolt holes. Problem being my pillar drill's broken and it's not playing ball. It's still running, but it's cracked. This casing here's cracked, so we'd have to replace that some or something different. With a hole saw that size, you could just put it right through a bit of scaffolding pipe or something. I think that's scaffolding pipe that was turned down to fit that, if I remember right. That's me got the drill press back together. It's just pretty level on there. I've got a machine level to get it something. And I've got that square on there. And we've got the new bracket there. This bit sits into that slot. You can see it, I don't know. So it's going to go up in here, but I made it slightly big so I'm going to weld the nut on once I get it in place. So I'll have to do as well sometime. Okay. Right, next move is to flip this round and do the backside. That's everything set up ready for machining. Got these new inserts and new holders, but this thing puts out a straggly, so we'll just face it and then we'll try a free mill to put into the middle here somewhere. Some goggles for mask. Seems to be not too bad, about 172 RPM. Set up to come out through the middle. That stuff, that's made a nice finish, that new insert. Professional grade, not the usual cheapo stuff I have. I've bought the bit of the bullet, so to speak. another. It will come out from the middle because we need to be precise with this size. Got a template there. Cut up with it. Not going to work. You need to use a boring bar, I think. I'll go sit in here. Right, we'll need to find our size, which will be that hole there. It's 6 inches. 6 inches we need, so keep that handy. Double check everything. Okay. Just needs a fraction more. That's me got the plate attached. I did quite a bit of filing, but the centre bit that pushes in was bang on, so the bolts are actually in the right place, although they're in slots really, and I've got it pretty tight up against here to go in with the aid of a hammer. Our next challenge is this. There's studs, 3 studs that go in. There's one. Second board. Yeah, there's 3 studs that go in, so we need to well, it'll be drilled and tapped into here, so we need to be in the exact place, and they stick out the back way. So that sits like that with the studs going through. And that's the studs coming through there, 3 of them. So we'll need to have that. That there should fit over that. Doesn't it? It fits over that. I can't remember which one it is. It does fit over one of them. It's actually better if it went over the bigger one. Because that's this hole here. This is a 6 inch. 6 inches across there. So that will be it's that little one at the back. It goes into that one, so we need 3 exact holes drilled and tapped. Probably do the metric, of course, so it's easier to get the bolts. Well, I've got imperial bolts, but some of my new drills are. And I'll probably, what I was thinking of doing is I'll turn this down once it's actually on the lathe, and just, I might even keep it that bit bigger for strength. It doesn't really matter, we'll just turn it so it's neat. So that's my challenge coming up. I'm going to have a challenge with those 3 bolts, but I'm just going to go with them. They're in and tight. I may take them out and Loctite them yet. Let's see. Well, I could, because they never need to come out again, really, do they? Because this plate's for this this chuck to adapt to that lathe, a metric chuck on an imperial lathe. So I've got this, of course, so I can have a play. And then I can play about with this and try and get the holes right. See, we got the holes right on here on the 4th attempt. So we could put studs down in just now to keep it in the right place, and then play about with it till we get the right holes. Nothing's easy in drill patterns, hole patterns, sorry. Well, I don't find them easy. Excuse me, I find them hard. I don't find hole patterns easy, ever. So that becomes that. But suppose the centres were the same, we could maybe have done something. Well, we can tighten the vise in the chuck. Yeah, sorry, tighten the chuck up. I made a mistake. Around. So we're tighten the chuck up. That around. Don't think that's going to work, but just to get an idea of the centre. And these holes are 11.1 millimetres, so I suppose they're 11.1. So I bought these drills with that right drill for it. I think I drilled and tapped new holes. That's actually never. That's actually in the centre because it's up against the Allen keys.